Hello and welcome back to an episode of Bantz with Lawrencia. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing great. For today's episode, I want to talk about the video circulating on social media, the Diddy and Cassie video, where Diddy assaulted Cassie when she was trying to escape from their hotel room. Now, this is so sad. I watched that video and I was gripped with fear. Now, before I say anything, let me just play that video for you to see, just in case you've not seen this. Now, watch this.
New surveillance footage obtained exclusively by CNN appears to corroborate some of the allegations of abuse against music mogul Sean Diddy Combs. The video, captured on multiple cameras, shows Combs assaulting his then-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, in a hallway at a Los Angeles hotel in March 2016. A lawsuit filed by Ventura in November last year and settled the next day referenced actions that seem to match those seen in this video. There is no audio. According to the complaint, Combs became extremely intoxicated and punched Miss Ventura in the face, giving her a black eye, which, according to the lawsuit, prompted Ventura to try and leave the hotel room. The surveillance video obtained by CNN begins as she enters the hallway. The complaint says as she exited, Mr. Combs awoke and began screaming at Miss Ventura. He followed her into the hallway of the hotel while yelling at her. The complaint goes on to say he grabbed her and then took glass vases in the hallway and threw them at her. In the surveillance video, Combs can be seen grabbing Ventura and throwing her to the ground. As Ventura lies on the ground, Combs then kicks her twice and attempts to drag her on the floor back to the hotel room. Ventura is seen picking up a hotel phone. Combs seems to walk back to the hotel room, then returns and appears to shove her in a corner. Moments later, he can be seen throwing an object in her direction. According to Ventura's now settled lawsuit, the pair began dating several years after they met in 2005. They parted ways in 2019. Combs' attorney said the decision to settle was in no way an admission of wrongdoing. Ventura declined to comment on the video, but her attorney told CNN the gut-wrenching video has only further confirmed the disturbing and predatory behavior of Mr. Combs. Words cannot express the courage and fortitude that Miss Ventura has shown in coming forward to bring this to light. The video hasn't been seen publicly before and comes on the heels of a series of civil lawsuits alleging Combs' involvement in sex trafficking and sexual abuse. Allegations Combs has repeatedly denied. In a December 2023 statement, Combs responded to the claims in all the lawsuits, saying, "Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged." CNN has reached out to representatives for Combs for comment.
Now, watching this video, you could tell that for Diddy to do this in outside their bedroom, where in a hotel, knowing that there are cameras everywhere, I can't even imagine what she has gone through, what other people have gone through with, in the past. It's just sad. It is sad. Now, this whole thing started last year, I think November, when Cassie filed a lawsuit accusing Diddy of abuse, sexual abuse, trafficking her. It was a lot. It was a lot that Cassie accused him of last year. And before you could say Jack, they settled within 24 hours. Diddy paid Cassie over $30 million. And people were thinking for Diddy to settle within 24 hours, then he must have, like, everything there is true. But some other people said because Cassie took money from Diddy, or Cassie settled, she wanted money. Some people believed her, some people did not believe her, because according to them, if she actually went through what she stated in her filings, that why would she settle for 30 million? Ladies and gentlemen, yesterday a video of Diddy was released where he was assaulting Cassie, and everybody and their mamas have eaten their words, because that was so graphic. Like, you can imagine something happening in public or in a hotel environment where Diddy knows that there were cameras. This happened in 2016. According to what people are saying, Diddy allegedly paid the hotel, I think, $50,000 to get the footage from them. And when he got that footage, he took it, Diddy home was raided after the whole filing. Cassie filed a lawsuit, which was settled, but some other people that he has, offended or he has abused came out and filed lawsuits. And then the feds raided his home. According to what people are saying, those videos or the alleged video where he was assaulting Cassie was gotten from the raid. But some people said no, that Cassie released the video. Listen, social media is on fire where people, you cannot defend. I don't know how anybody in their right senses, anybody with a mother, a sister, a daughter would defend Diddy in this situation. This is unbelievable. After the settlement with Cassie, Diddy actually came out. He denied the whole thing, saying that nothing like that happened. He never abused her, that she was lying and everything. But now we can see the video for ourselves. We can see that with our two eyes. We can see how he was kicking this lady. She was laying down. She was helpless in public and the hotel. I don't even know how to even process this because this happened in a hotel. I think hotels have the obligation to report when a crime is committed, but they were happy to collect $50,000 and giving the tape to Diddy. If the feds did not raid Diddy's house and allegedly gotten the tape from his house, people will still be denying, people will still be saying that, Cassie made all these things up, Cassie wanted money, Cassie, it's ridiculous. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on this whole thing, and I'm going to play some reactions from TikTok, and just let me know your thoughts. Thank you.
I'm not a lawyer, but I definitely saw the CNN video that was posted of Diddy and Cassie. And while I'm not going to play the video on my page, you should go to CNN.com if you want to see it yourself. I did want to highlight two things. Number one, if you go back to the civil lawsuit that Cassie filed against Diddy back in November, which was settled less than 24 hours after it was filed, page 22 may be a description of what is depicted in the CNN video. Page 22 says that in or around March of 2016, during an FO at the Intercontinental Hotel in Century City, Diddy became extremely intoxicated and gave Cassie a black eye. After Diddy fell asleep, Cassie tried to leave the hotel room, but as she exited, Diddy awoke and began screaming at her. He followed her into the hallway, yelling at her. He grabbed at her and then took a glass vase and threw it at her, causing glass to crash around them as she ran to the elevator to escape. Further down in the lawsuit, it says that upon information and belief, Diddy paid the Intercontinental Century City Hotel $50,000 for the hallway security footage from that event. And as we all know, Diddy's LA and Miami house were raided on March 26, 2024 by the FBI. Okay, so the second thing that I wanted to get into is that I get a ton of comments of people asking why victims sue for money instead of putting people in jail and pressing charges. Here's the lesson that I want you to know. When you or someone you know breaks a law, you've broken the state's law, which is why they can punish you by putting you in jail. Hence why it was the state of California versus Daystar Peterson or the state of Georgia versus Jeffrey Williams, because the allegation is that these people broke the state's laws. Now, if when you broke that law, you also victimized a person, that person can also sue you for compensation or for money for what you did to them. So the state makes you pay for breaking a law by putting you in jail, and a person can make you pay for victimizing them by suing you civilly. They both can coexist. And a victim has really no say-so on if the state is going to take you to trial and try to prosecute you for breaking their laws. So I say all of that to say Cassie suing Diddy back in November and that case settling has no bearing on if Diddy is also going to be charged for the alleged crimes he's committed. That's totally up to the state, and in this case, up to the feds. Did y'all follow that? So if you want to be paid for what someone has done to you, you gotta sue him.
The career of Sean P. Diddy Combs, as we know it, it's over. It's over in the worst possible way, one of the worst possible ways you can imagine. Exclusive surveillance video obtained by CNN appears to show the music mogul assaulting his then-girlfriend Cassie Ventura at a hotel in 2016. Combs can be seen striking and kicking Ventura as she tried to leave. I have the video right in front of me. We can't show it to you. Remember Ray Rice? This is worse. Beat her, kicked her, grabbed her, dragged her, threw stuff at her. Inexcusable, indefensible. When you see this video, you know what you're going to wonder? When's he getting arrested? Damn. That's all I have left to say.
After CNN released the surveillance footage of Diddy physically attacking Cassie in 2016, some celebrities have spoken out in support of Cassie, including her husband, Alex. Alex had made this post. His post read, "A letter to women and children. Men who hit women are not men. Men who enable it and protect those people aren't men. As men, violence against women shouldn't be inevitable. Check your brothers, your friends, and your family. Our daughters, sisters, mothers, and wives should feel protected and loved. Hold the woman in your life with the utmost regard. Men who hurt women hate women. To all the survivors, find the men and women who help and love. To all the survivors, your stories are real, and people believe you. To all the survivors, you're not alone, and there are men and women who care only for your well-being and safety. I want to raise daughters in a world where they are safe and loved. And to the abusers, you're done. You're not safe anymore. You're not protected anymore. The men by your side are just as weak. You're so miserable with yourself that death would be considered a kindness." And his caption says, "Wrote this a while back, but words ring true not just today, but every day. I want my kids and every kid to live in a world that's safe for women and girls, protects them, and treats them as equals. To the women and children, you're not alone, and you are heard." I cannot imagine how Alex, Cassie's current loving husband, father to her children, felt while watching this footage. This disturbing, disgusting footage.
Did y'all just see that Diddy and Cassie video CNN just put out? I think it was from like a hotel surveillance camera in like 2016. Allegations be damned. To see it happening in 4K, well, you know, surveillance cameras be in like 360p, but that's besides the point. To see it happening, and to see him stomping on that lady like that, if Diddy don't think Diddy done did himself in, Diddy's delusional, because Diddy done did himself in, y'all. Ain't no more P. Diddy, it's P. Did it. I'm trying to tell you. This is why he settled so quickly. He didn't want this stuff coming out. And I feel like there's going to be a mountain of evidence maybe starting to come out on this man. And the fact that this was semi-public, like there was a chance he could have gotten caught here, I can only imagine what he was doing behind closed doors at his own personal residence. Or once he got her back to that room, because he was dragging her down the hallway. Man, whoa, bro.
As soon as Diddy settled with Cassie, within 24 hours of us all, seeing the lawsuit got dropped, I knew scary shit must have happened. I knew something god awful must have happened. And this is definitely just like the tip of it. But this video is so triggering because you can tell Cassie is literally trying to run away from him. He was in the shower or he was sleeping or something, but he was naked with a towel around him, chasing her down the fucking hallway while she's at the elevator, almost at freedom, with no fucking shoes on. It's so scary because he goes back and forth, and Cassie's not even crying. Like, her face is so stoic. It's like there's no emotion. Like, she's done, she's drained, and God knows what the fuck else he put her through to get to that point. But it's the fact that he settled in 24 hours that told me everything I needed to know. I would have believed her without that settlement, but the 24 hours definitely signed, sealed, and delivered that he fucking did some traumatizing shit to her. Because like, this video is so scary, just like, ew.
After seeing that video, the brother did it. He did everything from Monday to Sunday, 7 days. Craig David, double on a Sunday, just double it up for her on a Sunday. He did it. He did everything. Cancel the whole court case thing, like, just cancel it. Brother, you did it. You're guilty. Just take everything with you and good luck with life, innit? Enjoy chilling with R. Kelly because he's waiting for you.
There is a video that I can't share here because it'll get taken down for violent graphic content. This video is of Diddy. Security camera footage from a hotel of Diddy on video, repeatedly punching, attacking, throwing things at, and kicking his then girlfriend, Cassie. If you haven't seen the video yet, seek it out. Everyone, it's awful for what this young woman went through. It's awful for her to have this out there, but it's important for people to see and know what kind of a person Diddy is. He belongs in prison and deserves everything bad coming his way.
Put Sean Combs under the jail. Put him in jail right now. Did you see that video? You know how, firstly, I believed everything that Cassie said when she came out. Every single bit. There's not one part of what Cassie said that I didn't believe. What was confusing to me was the amount of people that was saying that Cassie was looking for a payday, and all of these people were looking for paydays. Now you have video evidence of this man kicking, stomping, throwing things, doing all sorts of wickedness to this woman. I don't care if she got 30 million. Give her 30 more. Give her 50 more. In fact, take every penny out of his account and put it in her pocket. Put him in jail. Put him in jail. And where is all of the celebrities talk about this? Where's Jay-Z? Where's Beyonce? Where's all of these people? Because this was your boy. This was your boy. And look, allegedly, but nobody can't tell me that these people didn't know. Nobody can't tell me that these people didn't know. That video is horrible, bro. And I can only imagine that what happens behind closed doors is probably even 10 times worse than that. I pray that Cassie is going through the most graceful period of healing. But me need for see Diddy in a chains. I need to see him in handcuffs. Me need for see him with a baseball bat upside the head. Me don't know what me need for see, but I need to see something bad. Because Diddy is a disgusting human being. And anybody associated with Diddy that does not speak out, you man are filthy animals, bro. That video is mad.